Hey guys, it's been quite a week. My name's Michelle. I have breast cancer and I'm sharing my journey here with everybody. Started the week off. It was beautiful. Monday was lovely. Memorial Day. I did a lot of stuff around the house, got my refrigerator clean, which is nice. And then Tuesday, I went to work. I had PT in the afternoon. That's related to my car accident from a couple years ago. And almost as soon as I got back to work, after I did PT, I started to get sick and like really sick, like throwing up, diarrhea, not really good stuff. And now I had basically the same exact thing 2 weeks ago for like a day. And it was so rough. But anyway, so I wound up going home and just spent the day in bed and the rest, the whole afternoon, evening in bed, and just really didn't feel good throughout the night. But by Wednesday, I was feeling better, just really weak. Because I really hadn't eaten anything. I had a little bit of breakfast the day before. That's about it. Um, but then just started to feel better Wednesday. But then Wednesday, I had a biopsy related to the calcifications. I know I talked about that in a couple previous videos. So that was my stereotatic biopsy yesterday, which the procedure itself wasn't actually that horrible. It was just, I wasn't feeling good. I was very weak and very just low energy. And the entire time, I was so frustrated the entire time. I was just not in the mood for it. And when I even got there, I had to wait a half hour before they even brought me back. And then it was another 20 plus minutes before the doctor even came into the room. And the procedure itself was maybe 20 minutes long or something like that. But so my appointment was 1 o'clock. I wasn't out of there until after 3. I think it was actually about 4, I think, by the time I wound up leaving there. Um, and of course, if the procedure is what it is, but I was just so frustrated having to wait over a half hour before I even got called back. That's just annoying. And I was tired and I'm just not having it. And then the entire time I'm in there, the tech that was setting things up, because now this biopsy is done in conjunction with a mammogram, basically. So it's a mammogram guided biopsy. So she has to set up the machine and get me settled in the machine and everything, so that the doctor can then actually do the biopsy itself. So before, we're waiting for the doctor to come in. It's 20 minutes, it's me and her in the room together, and she's walking around. Do you have any questions? No. 2 minutes later. Do you have any questions? 2 minutes later. Do you have any questions? I was like, no. So the only question I have is, when are we going to get started? I've been here an hour and a half already. So I got a little snippy. And then we do the procedure, and it was okay. It was not pleasant, but it wasn't horribly uncomfortable. I was in a chair. And if most of you are women, so I'm assuming that you've had mammograms done before. You have to like put your arm, the side that they're scanning, your arm has to be up and over, the mechanism of the machine. So I had to do that. And really the worst part about the entire thing was that arm fell asleep. The rest of it was okay. They, got me settled in with the mammogram, took some images, and then did the biopsy thing, numbed the area, a needle went in, and then took some samples. They had to go out and do an x-ray of the samples, and then came back in, took more samples, did more x-rays, and then wrapped it up. They actually also put a clip in there, similar to like what I had when I got my initial biopsy last year, that will just identify the area that was biopsied for future scans and things. So that's in there. So I have another clip. But yeah, my arm up top, it had to be up and over the machine as I was sitting there. Just kept going numb, just falling asleep. And I'm like wiggling my fingers. And then it was very funny. The tech kept coming over and holding my hand, because I think she thought that I was tapping my fingers because I wanted to hold her hand. I did not want to hold her hand. It was a lovely gesture, but I didn't really need my hand held. I would just like for my hand to have not fallen asleep. That would have been nice. But anyway, I didn't say anything. I just let her think that I was holding her hand, whatever it was. So yeah, so that went fine. And then afterwards, they're saying that there could be bruising, there could be some soreness, but I'll be honest, I haven't had any soreness at all. I don't know if it's bruising yet, but I haven't really looked at it. It still has the steri strips on there and the bandage from yesterday. I was told not to shower for 24 hours, so I didn't shower. Um, but yeah, it wasn't so bad that it was actually okay. And then today I had my echocardiogram. Oh, it's just been a week. um, and I had an initial conversation with the tech after that was over, and because she knew from, the order that she could tell what they were looking for. So what she looked at my ejection fraction rate while I was there. She said it looks like it's pretty much the same as it was before. My heart rate looks like it's actually come back down to normal a little bit. Where I think last time it was up close to 100. It was like 80 something this time. I'll talk to the cardiologist in detail in the next few days. But so that was that. And then tomorrow I have the immunotherapy treatment in the afternoon. So this has been quite the body intensive week. Um, and yeah, I'm just tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. Where I'm at. I'm not sleeping well because I got all kinds of other issues going on. Um, but yeah, so there's the update, and I'm not going to go on any further than this. If you guys want to share your stories of having a stereotactic biopsy or echocardiograms or anything like that, let me know. Drop a little note. All right. Take care. Bye, guys.